What's happening, guys? I'm TechSource, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the new Corsair Vengeance i7200. Corsair is now giving you the option of building your very own dream gaming system inside their 4000D Airflow case. So that is why I'm super excited to check this out. So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy and take a closer look at the specs inside. All right, on the top, we are greeted with an unpacking instructions manual, but I don't need that. I would say I'm a veteran at this point at unboxing stuff. All right, there she is, there she is. Oh, we got the black, all black build. Let's turn this around. Pop out the side panel for you guys. Once I boot this up, we can take a closer look at what kind of specs we got inside here. We got some foam in here. Really nice packaging though from Corsair, I have to admit. Oh, we got a beautiful NVIDIA RTX 3080 Founders Edition. Nice. All right, here we go, guys. First boot. Oh, man. That looks so good. That is such a clean system. I'm actually surprised that the default RGB lights didn't go on. Looks like it was pre-configured to white. Oh, it's so quiet. I can't hear anything. I think they did a really good job putting the system together. It looks really sharp. Look at the cable management. They used a zip tie to group up the tubes from the AIO, and the way they routed the GPU cable so it's not hanging down is flawless in my opinion. It doesn't even look like a pre-built PC if I'm being honest. All right, so let's talk about the specs. The unit I received has an Intel Core i7-11700K. It's an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. We also got 32 gigs of the Vengeance Pro RGB RAM running at 3200 megahertz, and of course the obvious NVIDIA RTX 3080 Founders Edition graphics card. This thing is a beast. But of course, like I mentioned earlier, you do have the option of customizing the PC with your preferred specs. Aside from changing the CPU and GPU, you also have the option of selecting memory, storage, and an operating system. And get this, the price of the system is actually on the lower end when compared to current market prices. That's how bad the market is right now. I was actually shocked to find this out, but if you were to price each component individually with current market prices, it would be a lot cheaper to buy this pre-built PC than it is to build your own. The entire system will cost a little over $3,100 plus the Elgato capture card, which is already included. That totals up to around $3,400, which is a little over $200 compared to the Corsair Vengeance i7200. You know, I didn't think this day would ever come, but ladies and gentlemen, we're finally living in it. Of course, this includes the RTX 3080 Founders Edition, which people are currently selling for well over $1,800. So if we put that aside and go with a regular AIB card, let's say an Asus RTX 3080 TUF for about $1,600, then the overall price would be more realistic. Still, this is very competitive to what you get out there. But the fact that this comes with a 2-year warranty and it's built by a reputable company with lots of experience in the PC industry is going to be the deciding factor for most. I don't know about you guys, but I feel more comfortable buying a pre-built PC from Corsair than any other pre-built company out there. I also love how they stuck to neutral colors inside the PC, so you can change it to anything you want so it better matches your setup's color scheme. On top of that, since all the components are from Corsair, you can easily sync the lighting together in iCUE and completely customize the look of your system. You're not going to find that with other pre-built PCs, that's for sure. Well, unless they're using Corsair products too. What's also great about the i7200 is the ease of upgradability. Because it's built in a full ATX tower, it's really easy to reach all the components inside, allowing you to swap or upgrade anything you want. The motherboard has an extra M.2 slot near the bottom, so you can add an additional M.2 SSD. If you want to add a hard drive or a 2.5-inch SSD, then you can use any of the extra SATA ports on the side of the motherboard. Corsair was even thoughtful enough to have one SATA cable already plugged inside the motherboard and ready to go. So all you have to do is plug it in from the back and give it power from the power supply. While the Vengeance i7-8200 gives you the option of choosing AMD for the graphics card, I always prefer going NVIDIA for personal reasons. You know, apart from GeForce Experience, which I really enjoy, I do like the extra gaming performance and ray tracing with DLSS. I almost always have DLSS enabled while I play because the games just look so much better without affecting my performance. Essentially, I get the same amazing visual experience from ray tracing titles, but without the performance hit with DLSS. When it comes to thermals, I can't say I'm surprised. I've built many PCs in the 4000D before, so I know how great of a case it is when it comes to airflow. And on top of that, it's got really nice fan configuration with 3 intake and 3 exhaust. I was getting really cool peak temps while gaming, all while maintaining a very silent system. So with that said, I do have 2 very small things to nitpick about the system. The first thing is, if you're gonna include an Elgato capture card inside the PC, why not already have the software installed on the desktop? Why you gotta make us do that? You know, most of us are lazy, right? The second thing is that Corsair sadly didn't utilize the USB 3 header on the motherboard. So the top USB port is getting USB 2.0 speeds. But at least they gave us a USB Type-C port right next to that to offset. But yeah, like I said, 2 very minor things I wanted to point out with the system, but overall, I have to say, hands down, this has to be one of the better pre-built systems I've checked out on the channel, and it's something I can definitely recommend for anyone out there that's still struggling to buy or build a gaming PC. If you've always wanted to build a PC yourself for the experience and the joy that it will bring you, then by all means, go for it. But for everyone else that's watching, this is a very solid option. As always, I'll drop a link below if you guys want to check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.